Hello and welcome to the Saturday edition of The Box Seat. I'm Mark Warwood. 8 races on Crown Perth opening day at Ascot. Let's have a look at the likely conditions. We're expecting a shower or two around 21 degrees Celsius. I think the track will still be a good 4 and the rail will certainly be at the inside position. Race number 1 at Ascot on Saturday will jump at 12:42. It is the Crown Sports Bar Plate over 1,000 metres. In replay, we look at the first start of Prim and Proper.
Marcia Ladies trying to get to the outside with Tin Snip in the straight though, and the leader is Amarillo Rose. Let's Rock on the outside is trying hard. Miss West Coast is starting to come through very strongly, and then Nakovi struggling, but Miss West Coast after Amarillo Rose, and then Down Force. Amarillo Rose just in front. Miss West Coast can't get there. Amarillo Rose is clinging on, and in the olive colours.
Prim and Proper was in the first 2-year-old race of the year. It was at Belmont Park 2 weeks ago. Drew the outside gate, had to go back to last and then came home pretty well. Fastest last 200 metres after striking some traffic in the straight. I think that's the best performance out of the two. They've got experience and the 2 trials were pretty good as well. So Prim and Proper goes on top. From the other one with race experience, that's number 5, Tin Snip. It was 8th in that race, beaten 5.5 lengths, had trialled really well behind Nakovi for Adam Durant. William Pike takes over from the suspended Peter Nucky. Then you've got some of the debutants. Number 7, Noble Impact. It beat Downforce in a trial. Downforce ran pretty well in the replay race. And then number 2, Problematic for Ryan Hill and Paul Jordan. The blinkers were on for the trial. The blinkers will be on for race day. Problematic will probably go to the front and be hard to run down. Top selection in race number 1, I'm going to go with number 8, Prim and Proper, to beat 5, Tin Snip, 7, Noble Impact and 2, Problematic. Race number 2 at Ascot on Saturday will jump at 1:18. It is the Amelia Park Plate over 1,500 metres. The replay horse can look at wanting Teresa White. It's True Attraction at Belmont last time out.
Still back third last on the inside. In the straight, Shapita's coming after Soitan Rapido. Saxy Philly gave it away. City Chance on the outside. Texas Moon trying to come through. True Attraction giving them a big start. Spanish Steps is coming through. Soitan Rapido's got the lead, but Shapita is coming hard now. Shapita shows its class, takes the lead from Soitan Rapido. Texas Moon, True Attraction late, but Shapita's got the head in front.
True Attraction made a winning debut over 1,300 metres. Then in the replay race, that was over 1,200 and simply ran out of ground. Was coming home very strongly behind Shapita. I think if it had been a little bit further, True Attraction would be 2 from 2. I like the step up here to 1,500 metres off what is only a 10-day break. It was 7 weeks between runs from its first run to its second run. I think True Attraction up in ground for William Pike and Team Williams is the one to beat. Goes on top from number 1, Pagan Image. Did quite like this horse last start, but got not the greatest of rides, it has to be said, from Peter Nucky. Found plenty of trouble in the straight. Chris Parnham back from Victoria. Looks like he's here full time as well. He picks up the ride on Pagan Image. I think that's the main danger. Number 3, Blackwood River, did beat Pagan Image last time out in that race won by Leading Girl, but Blackwood River didn't have any trouble in running as opposed to Pagan Image. Then I think there's a bit of a gap there. I'm going to bring in number 6 here, Precious Cargo for 4th. Was out of that same race, Leading Girl. Can't see her turning around the tables with the likes of Pagan Image and Blackwood River, but goes in the top 4 exotics. Top selection in race number 2, going to go with number 4, True Attraction, to beat 1, Pagan Image, 3, Blackwood River and 6, Precious Cargo. Race number 3 at Ascot on Saturday will jump at 2:07. It's the Snap to Win a Melbourne Trip with Mum handicap over 1,600 metres. The replay horse can look at the last start win of Dark Prospect.
Into the straight. Dark Prospect gets to the outside as well. Nelson's Flight's under pressure. Grabbed by Rock on Tommy on the outside. Elegant Blast trying to join in. Capo Duro's right there as well. And down the outside is Dark Prospect. Then came Double Digit. It's Rock on Tommy on the inside just in front. Capo Duro. Dark Prospect is charging though. And then Elegant Blast. But Dark Prospect stormed to the front and raced away.
Dark Prospect has now won 2 of his last 3 races. And while Ascot, while it's his home track, may not be his favourite track, you could certainly say the same for a number of his rivals here. Really got going over that last 100 metres in the replay race. I think he'll turn into a very good 2,000 metre horse, Dark Prospect. I'm going to put him on top here, albeit narrowly. From number 1, Capo d'Oro was also in that replay race, finished second on his seasonal return. Would expect to strip fitter here for Fred Kersley and Jared Noske, who takes over from Brodie Kirby. But there's a little bit of a weight pull there with a change from an apprentice to a senior jockey. I do think, however, that Capo d'Oro will be in the right spot in the run. Number 6 is Reveille. Probably won't be in the right spot in the run for the Adam Durrant, Chris Parnham combination here. No knock on Chris, it's just simply she's got barrier number 1 and I'm not sure where she's going to get to. She resumes her rivalry with Dark Prospect after winning that race at Northern last time out. And then number 5, Rock on Tommy. I don't think he's a 1600 metre horse and I don't think he's an Ascot horse, but he might be forgotten a little bit here. He's certainly got the ability to win, and if they don't go particularly hard and turn this into a bit more of a 1400 metre contest, it could be right there. Top selection in race number 3, going to go with number 4, Dark Prospect, to beat 1, Capo d'Oro, 6, Reveille and 5, Rock on Tommy. Race number 4 at Ascot on Saturday will jump at 2:46. It's the Tap Touch Better Your Bet handicap over the staying trip of 2200 metres. The replay horse is the last start winner, 5 Degrees.
And they're being followed by Sense of Power. Here comes Juicing Carrots and Jazari with their runs, and Thunderclap Newman. Midnight Banquet Schooner further back with Bergio. Young Thor ranged up to Verdello Blue, 5 Degrees. Juicing Carrots keeps coming down the outside, 5 Degrees. Juicing Carrots, Young Thor in the middle, then Bergio, but 5 Degrees had kicked away from them, and 5 Degrees will get the money. 5 Degrees beat Bergio.
5 Degrees won a higher grade race on his last start. That was 5 weeks ago, 66 plus, steps back to 62 plus, otherwise known as graduation grade here. And with Taylor Stone taking over from Joe Azzopardi, his win penalty is somewhat minimised. She can claim 2. He went up 6 points in the ratings, which is the equivalent of 3 kilos. Goes on top from number 3, Young Thor. He's certainly got the talent to win this race, gets a nice gate as well. Daniel Stake, who's come back from Victoria to ride here during the carnival, takes over. He has ridden this horse before and won on him. He just simply has a mind of his own for mine. If the right Young Thor turns up, he probably wins, but you don't often see the right Young Thor. Number 4, Bergio's been really good this preparation. Was a little bit disappointing last start behind Kirov Boy. May well have come to the end of his campaign, but sticking him in on suspicion here. And then number 2, Top of the Wazza for Gary Crispin and Jason Whiting. This horse has won 4 starts ago at Kalgoorlie, beating Rojo Killer, was behind the inform Noir de Roux last time out. Goes in the exotics here. Top selection in race number 4, going to go with number 1, 5 Degrees, to beat 3, Young Thor, 4, Bergio and 2, Top of the Wazza.